you feel that?
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. It is time to keep going with the Tour de Zwift. Got dropped in a little far back, but that is fine. Still almost halfway. Pretty good. Should be able to work with that. So 6 stages left to go. Try to get more done. This is the biggest timed one, so I have to get this done before a certain period of time. Oh, okay. That was interesting. Not sure what that was about. Weird. I was a late join and I was pulling for you. But okay. People are weird. Not sure why people are so antsy. Draft is good, but okay. Not quite sure why people are against it. We'll just go on our way. Person just walked out and was like, nope. I don't think I've seen that before. Usually when I'm in New York, I'm dying. I don't often get to look around at the spectators. Ah, New York. Never change. Had I realized there was a power-up spot here, I would have used that earlier. Whew. Cool, draft. Because everybody's letting me have draft. Everybody's just shattered. Oh well. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Punishment of being a late joiner, I guess. Excuse me for using the tools at my advantage. I guess tools at my disposal? I think that's the appropriate word. Oh well. Got somebody coming up. I'm not going 3-0 though. Nope. You have fun. I'm not going for that. Nobody is drafting. Because there's a small group up ahead. But nobody else is drafting. It's a little ridiculous. Sounds like things are going well up there. Thanks, Curtis. Great thing this is punchy all the way to the end. And then it stops punching you. And then it kicks you. Ah, New York. This is going to be a zone 3. What I get for no draft. How are you staying with me at such a low power comparatively? Are you just heavy? I'm confused. Must be heavy. Though he looks smaller than I do. So I'm not entirely sure what that's about. Latch on. Or not. Stick to my wheel. Come on. I did not blow by you that fast. Oh, come on. I'm so confused. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, you guys' turn. Up the hill. Please do not attack. That would be rude. Or Zwift will just have us all stay separate. Oh, you suck. You started this. Okay, people. Why do you all do these monster turns and just fall away? What are you doing? I don't get it. It's not like I'm pushing past you at super high wattage. Kinda would like to catch that group. If I just launched, I could, but I want to keep them powder dry. Because they're already shattering. Ugh, who could have guessed? Alright, we're doing pretty good pace. Come on. By the time I catch up to him, it'll be the climb. That's how it's gonna go. It's like anytime I catch up to somebody, they just give up. It's very weird. Alright. Go ahead and just push for the moment. The draft up there and I want it. Jet! Thank you for the raid! It's good to see you back, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Ah, we're almost there. Come on. Oh. How have you been, Jet? Oh, if they had gone left, I would have been so upset. Oh, come on. I've been chasing you guys so hard and you give up. What is this? Oh. Good to see you back, buddy. Seriously. I was lurking yesterday when you went back. When you went live again. Sorry. Whew. Pushed really hard for them to basically give up. I'm glad to hear it. It's got to be nice. Ugh. What is this, though? Seriously, every group I've caught up to, or rider, I catch up to them and they just pull the plug. Oy vey. Yeah, it is. It may change shapes a little bit, but it retains. Ugh. Woo. I won't complain, though. Definitely makes it easier to keep going. I've done some rides lately where if there were not people in the chat, oh boy. Well, it's also, you know, between indoor and outdoor riding, price shifts, life changes. I mean, it's not like being a gaming streamer. Being a Zwift streamer or being involved in Zwift is so different. It's not easy to stay committed. Ooh. Okay, this is rude. Come on now, I know that I joined you, but come on, let me in. Oh yeah, no, it would. If you'd be stupid if you did it for the money, because there is none. I mean, look at most domestic professional cyclists, and if you think you're gonna get money, and not even they are, you have to be so dedicated to make any money from this. Like, the people like GP Llama and such are the unicorns, and the amount of effort that it takes to do that. No, thank you. And I doubt they're making a ton of money. It's just enough to... Why? What are you doing? Okay. Attack for 200th place. Good luck. Seriously, what the hell is happening? I don't understand people. It's so... I guess they're trying to take the sprint jersey? I don't know. Weird. People are odd. See, my peak level of happiness would be like a check mark in Zwift. That'd be pretty cool. It really, like, the amount of times I've encountered that lately, where people just will not work together, is insane. I've done so many rides and races lately where people in like this position will just attack each other. And it's like, why? I don't understand. Like, why are we shedding the group right now? Draft, better. I promise. You're probably not wrong, especially in New York. More than likely. But you would imagine people racing probably aren't. And that's where I encounter the most, like, nonsense. Where we'll be dropped. And people will just attack each other. And it's like, we're in like 30th place, people. I don't understand. If you're that strong, you're going to beat us anyways. Let's work together. Maybe we catch. Probably not, but more than likely than if you're solo. Chasing a group of 10. Perfect example was the race I did on Sunday. 5 of us, I think, got in a breakaway. So I started rotating. The other 4? And it's like, okay, I guess we're letting the group catch up. I would expect nothing less, chat. I would expect nothing less. Okay. We're close enough to the hill at this point that whatever. You go do you. Guess we're gonna push 3-0 on the hills. Or 3-5. Since I jumped into this, it has been shattered. Nobody is working together. And I dropped in at 222nd place. Out of 300. Weird people. And see, they pushed. And then they set up. Why? What are you all doing? Oh my god. What is wrong with people? Stop it. You do realize there's a massive climb coming, right? Like one of the suckiest climbs in Zwift. It's one of the rare times where I'll be willing to stitch it up. Hey, babe. Like, you burned matches for what? I don't get it. Why? You know I'm definitely not pulling through now. I'm just gonna ride your draft. Have fun. You started this, you finish it. I believe that. This climb is a bear. I hate this climb. This is probably one of the worst climbs in Zwift, in my opinion. I do not enjoy it in the slightest. Then again, it doesn't seem like many people do. But I think it's just because it's like a manufactured climb. It doesn't exist. So, most climbs that are challenging is like, oh, okay. This is legit. I mean, I guess Watopia is kind of not, but that's forgivable. Whereas this one is like, oh, Central Park isn't bad enough? Okay. I mean, I can only imagine the power you had to hold to stay at the front. Considering it's open category. I like how it's telling me to close the gap. Close my gap to what? See, that's just me perpetually right now, because my FTP sucks so bad. I feel like I haven't really recovered since my sicknesses in October and December. Just never really came back. Yeah, unfortunately, when my wife and I were in Japan in October, I got hit real bad with a sickness. And then I got a month off after it lasting like a month and a half. And then it came back again. And I'm like, every day? Jesus. Yeah, I can't do that. I've just been doing endurance. Yes and no. It kind of hit at the perfect time. It hit while we were in Kyoto. And I was able to kind of push through then. And Kyoto, no offense to Kyoto, not my favorite place in the world, was very touristy, very overdone. And then we were at the base of Fuji for the weekend. And so it kind of lasted 4 days in Japan. I got 3 days off of being sick while we were back in Tokyo. And then for some reason, going into the plane just absolutely destroyed me. And it came back so much worse. And then it just didn't disappear for weeks. Yeah, it was... It's one of the few times I was very happy I was in business class. I don't often fly business class. But let me tell you, being like sick as a dog, business class is the way to go. So I was very thankful for that, because I got to be miserable in a sleep pod, basically. Yeah, it was a little over 10 hours. I think it was like 10 and a half hours. And it was nice. Basically, Penguin and I were celebrating our 10th anniversary. So we kind of went big. And we could only do business on one direction. So we decided coming back was the best time to do it. Thank you. Technically, our 10th isn't until next month, but it's the only time we could celebrate it. Like, March is not a time that we can and should go to Japan. Granted, holy hell. People say Japan is hot. No. Japan is not hot. Japan is humid. We had a day with 100% humidity. Oh. I have never felt 100% humidity before. It was like 72 degrees, but 100% humidity. And it felt like it was over 100. It was disgusting. Because we went in October. It was supposed to be beautiful. But anyways, I'd go back in a heartbeat. Worth every penny. Oh man, we had a lot of unique ones. Probably the full Japanese concert that we went to. We found a way to get somebody in Japan to buy us tickets, because in order to get tickets, you have to be a fan club member. And to be a fan club member, you have to have a Japanese address. We have none of those. So, found a way to get tickets. And we're like, oh, yeah, they're a Japanese singer, but they've got to have fans that are, expats in Japan. So, like, it'll be fine. I'm sure you can guess where this is going. We get to the venue. Let me tell you, we stick out like a sore thumb. We were the only foreigners. And oh boy, did it make it nerve-wracking. Trying to listen to instructions on how to get through bag check. How to get through You know, ticket checks. Thankfully, Penguin and I had a base level of understanding of Japanese. But oh boy, that was stressful. But coolest experience ever. Being able to go to a concert for somebody we know we would never see any other time. Getting to experience the light stick culture where nobody pulls out their phone and everybody's just living in the moment. Incredible. And to see how much of a show they put on over there. So the person we went to see, no opener. And I think they they sang for almost 2.5 hours, only taking breaks to change outfits. So probably sang for 2 hours and 15 minutes straight, basically. Crazy. It was awesome. Expensive, but awesome. Super unique. We actually made friends with our seatmates. So that was pretty cool. They endorsed our heavy travel to be there. No questions asked. So they're actually a seiyuu. They're a voice actor for anime. But they are an incredible singer. Which is kind of like, so many seiyus in Japan are incredible singers. So we found them through anime first. And then found out that they did music. And it was perfect because the city we got to see them in, one of the animes that they're most known for was set in the same city. So it was like really weirdly cool. We got to see them, but they were also singing in the city of the anime that they act in. Really weird, but really cool. But yeah, like 90% of Japanese voice actresses are also singers. It's ridiculous. It's almost like it's a requirement. Whew. Alright, we'll chill for a little bit. But yeah, we actually went to 2 concerts while we were there. So we went to see them. And then while we were there, we found out that Drum Tao was doing a short stint in Tokyo. So that was super cool. Got to see Drum Tao, which we had seen via YouTube, because they've got a pretty good YouTube presence. And that was an awesome performance. Yeah, if you are interested, the concert we went to was for Inori Minase. Oh, captions did not get that. Let's try again. Inori Minase. Nope. I tried. I even tried, like, really going English on it, which hurts my soul. But, man, I burned. My Whoop tracked 1,200 calories burned during that concert. It was so ridiculous. They go hard. Every song has choreography. And you stick out if you don't follow it. Oh. Yeah, we each bought a light stick, and man, you would be so left out if you didn't. But it's super cool, because every member, like, the light stick would change. I think it had like 7 or 8 colors. And there was a color for each member of the band. So like the guitarist, bassist, guitarist, drummer, all the different backup band had colors. So you could support them too. It was really cool. They very much love, like, assigning colors to different members. If you see any group in Japan, they probably have a color assigned to them. And their outfit will always match. It's really cool. It also makes it much easier to like, learn who is your favorite. We stuck with her color. Because we don't know the band. Oh yeah, you choose your color. Yep. There's a button on the bottom of the light stick and you choose it. They did give us wristbands that they had control over. So we had both. We had light sticks and we had wristbands. It was really, really fun. Like, nerve-wracking for like 30 to 45 minutes. And then just probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in my life for the next like 3 hours. And part of that was just seeing the out-and-out respect that they have for their creators, in a sense. Because not once did I see a phone. There was no disrespect whatsoever. It was unlike any concert I've ever been to. It was really, really interesting. There's just such a true, deep respect. But the singers also, like the singers that are like that, and actually a lot of the Japanese singers, they don't tour like English and European bands, where they'll just stack themselves back to back for like weeks on end. For Inori, she had like 7 concert dates, and they were each spread out. It was like each weekend or something, there would be a concert date. So you could tell she was not going to get tired out. She was going to give 110% every time. So you don't have the run-ins of, exhaustion and sickness based on touring too much. So it's really cool. But that's also probably because singing is not her main job. So she probably has to continue doing all of the other promotional activities and voice acting in the rest of the time. So she probably also can't. But then another one was we were in Nara, where the deer are. They're fun. They find fun. And we were standing in line at a super traditional restaurant. And we had an older couple, I think 60s, 70s, can't remember, that came up and were next in line. And kind of just started up a conversation with us, asking where we were from. The husband, I guess. We'll call him the husband. Super interested. Used to be an English teacher and really wanted to meet all kinds of different, nationalities. It's like, okay, cool. We chatted for a bit. And then they're like, do you want to eat together? And we're like, sure. I've been told this doesn't happen. And so we were very lucky because the menu was almost entirely in kanji. So they helped us pick what to order, taught us how to eat all the different things. And we sat there for like an hour and a half just chatting. And then they're like, do you have any plans after this? And we're like, no. And they're like, we could show you some Inada. And we're like, sure. So they toured us around Nara for 3 hours. It was so surreal. Basically giving us a personal tour from somebody that lives in the city. It was awesome. It was super cool, Peter. They then offered for us to have dinner with them at their house, and I'm like, I know you're trustworthy, but that's my comfort line. I really appreciate it. I can't. No. That's... The American in me hates that. But we spent like 5 hours with them. And we got to see everything in Nara, which was super cool. So, it was awesome. It was really cool. Personally, other than that, Nara was not great. It was too touristy, too overcrowded. But it was a fun experience. It was worth it for that alone. And getting attacked by the deer. Because my god, they will beat you up. So yeah, those are the two main ones that stick out. Yeah, that's kind of my thought, Peter. It's also... I feel like I should know more of the traditions if I do. And I don't. And that leads just to like... I don't want to ruin the fun time and the cool experience we had. So... I was like, let's not. Too many chances of bad situations. And we felt really bad because he seemed kind of sad when we had to turn him down. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Hello there.
Vidar. Hello there. But yeah, super cool, Jet. Spent like 16 days there. Hey, thanks, Vidar. Appreciate it. When we go back, because it's not if, when. We'll probably narrow down how much traveling we do. So we did a lot of traveling. Lots of hotel switching. Don't regret it, but... definitely a lot more than necessary. Yeah, see, for us, Japan had always been our dream. So there was like so many things we wanted to do. And I don't regret it because now we know like where to go. But... and I mean, let's be honest. You could stay in Tokyo for like 2 months and not even like scratch the tip of the iceberg. There's so much to do. It's crazy. It's such a busy city, but it was so fun. Public transit is insanely good. Between taxi, bus, and train, crazy. And you just walk everywhere. So nice. Thanks, Wacky. But it's kind of weird. How so? Oh, gotcha. See, the thing that got me was that nothing opened in the morning. Like, breakfast was hard. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Exactly. Highly suggest Nagoya and Kamakura, though. Specifically Enoshima as well. Nagoya had no tourists. Everybody wanted to know where we were from, how we learned about it. Same with Kamakura and Enoshima. Yeah, see, we weren't into nightlife. We just wanted to wander. Oh. No, Vidar. I need the route badge and I need the ultimate challenge. But next time, I would probably nix Kyoto. I would probably nix Fuji. And I would add a little bit more time in Nagoya. and a little bit more time in Kamakura. Yeah. Like, the best thing we did in Kyoto was we went to Fushimi Inari at 10 o'clock at night in the rain. It was so beautiful. And it was empty. And Kiyomizu-dera at like 7 in the morning was worth it. Other than that, way overdone. So much tourist. So many tour groups. Just way too much. We had 4 days in Kyoto. And after 2 days, we were like, nah, let's do Osaka today instead. So we hopped the train to Osaka. We're like, this isn't enjoyable. Everybody just wants to go to all the locations they saw on Instagram and TikTok. 16 days, I think? Not enough. Not enough, for sure. I can say that much. For sure. It was just, like, being able to just walk everywhere was so nice. It makes you realize how poorly set up the US is for things like that. I did. That was the other reason I needed to do this. And the good thing about doing the Ultimate Challenge is there's a couple of route badges that you get. Like, I can't remember if the Richmond one or the Yorkshire one. But next week is She's the Shakedown, which I need as well. So, this used to be event only until this, so. Yeah, I know in the past I've talked a lot about the Japan trip, but if anybody has questions still, feel free. I could talk about Japan endlessly. If I could, I would go back in a heartbeat, no questions asked. I'm getting close. Yep. That's the thing is, I at one time had all the badges. Yeah, She's the Shakedown was the one I was supposed to race on Saturday. But I got Penguin's stomach bug, so I couldn't. And then I did end up racing on Sunday. So if anybody's interested, I did post up a video. I raced without a mic. Because Penguin, it was during the time that Penguin was streaming Infinity Nikki. So if anybody's interested, it was a good race. There was only like, I think 14 people. But it was good. I will say that much. I will not spoil if you're interested. Yeah, no, he was texting me the entire time you guys were racing. I did feel bad. I didn't realize you were going to hop in, but I was not feeling well that morning. I had like a 24-hour stomach bug. Appreciate you stopping by, Jet, and thank you for the raid. Glad to have you back. All right. That is one done. Nothing crazy. Consistent, though. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys had each other. I know he appreciated it, too. Because I always feel bad when I have to be like, hey, sorry, I can't. I never really want to do that, but I also know not to push myself. Oh, okay. Yeah, he told me. It seemed miserable, though. Hey, look, there's somebody from Primalati. Ugh. Feels wrong to try to stick with this group, though, seeing as this is the front. Get out of the way so I don't block anybody. I don't feel like pushing that hard. But yeah, the good thing is I knew that I would end up doing She's a Shakedown next week anyways, so. It wasn't like horrible that I missed it. Oh, yeah, no. Tour to Zwift. Tour to Zwift is where I'll do it. That'll be good to get it done with a bunch of people in draft. Suffer together. But that's one of the main reasons I wanted to do the race. So I needed the route badge. And I had a feeling it was going to count for the ultimate, so I'm like, just get it both done. But now it just waits for a bit. That's a good sized group. I'm sure to get through this though, so not super worried. Wow. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, considering this is flats, that there's a lot of groups. He is. He is. I think his FTP is around 3.5. He's not always the most tactically suave rider, though. He was actually one of my groomsmen, though, at my wedding. He and I have been friends for a long time. So it's one of the good things about Zwift. Is I get to still hang out with him. Because he lives, I mean, in terms of the US, very far away. What's up, Turner Boy? I feel like I just raced this so much the other day. Yeah, I'm not surprised with how that starts. I was watching the Zwift Power Live. I love how exaggerated the route profile is for this. Yeah, he got steering because of me. Ironically. He lets me be the test subject for a lot of things. Well, it does seem like the auto steering is not always great. That's more power than I care to do. Taylor has a little bit of puppy dog syndrome. He can't help himself. I know, Peter. I feel like if you have actual Zwift plays, you get steered out of the draft more than anything. The amount of times I'm in a pack and it'll just bump me out. Yep. Well, because I think Pack Dynamics 5 is in free ride, but not in events, I think. Ah, gotcha, okay. I know it's kind of been off and on. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't kept track of it fully. I would like to find some semblance of a large group before too long. Oh boy. It's a large group, but they're going very fast. I do not think this is the pace I want to stay at. Worse than I would like. Since I was sick in the late fall, early winter, hasn't come back a lot. Which is rough.
Nighttime. Daytime! Nighttime! Daytime! Nighttime! Daytime!
What are you doing?
Having a game of nighttime, daytime! You wanna...
I will never complain. I love it. Yeah, that group was not doing a pace that I can hold right now. Yeah, I saw Wandering Flats. Nice, that's solid. Congratulations. I don't know why I'm pushing. I don't need to. I'm just gonna wait until I see a group. Greg! Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. I'm just chilling on stage 5B. Oh yeah, no, Wandering Flats is not flat. Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's another week. You would know. This course is always so nostalgic. After watching Worlds, I really have a soft spot for Richmond. I mean, it does help that I was born in Virginia, so. Oh, yeah. It almost like it doesn't do it justice. Well, Vidar, I was at Richmond Worlds at 1K to go watching Sagan win. So yes. I have pictures from the podium. Not from the podium, of the podium. I was born Fairfax. I lived there for a portion of my life, but I'll always have a soft spot for Virginia. When Penguin and I were leaving Tulsa, Richmond was one of the places we considered. Oh, nice. Yeah, we were on Governors. And that banner right there is from 300 meters to go. It's amazing what a volunteer shirt will help you get. I actually, let me see. I bought this from the Belgians. Because the Belgians were stationed in the shop right before the parking garage at the bottom of 23rd. Yep. And I found out they had a party in the back that if you paid enough, they would invite you to. Because I apparently paid enough that they allowed me, but I was like, no, I want to keep walking. Yeah, no, it's... Ugh. Normally it wouldn't be my pick, Vidar. Yes, I remember that. Yep. They had a huge flag spread out over the center. It was crazy how steep those roads were. Like, Zwift doesn't do it justice. That is for sure. But yeah, we were there. We used that as our honeymoon. We were there all 11 days. And we volunteered for 2. I know, what a honeymoon. But we were there from the TTT. All the way through. Oh God, Peter. But no, I have really fond memories of that race. I remember we were chilling at the time trial start. And Tom Dumoulin came out of the bathroom and just handed somebody his bike. Or no, went to the bathroom and handed somebody his bike, and they're just like, what do I do with this? This was really funny. Came out of the bathroom, gave the guy a picture, went on his way. Yes. Yep. We were cheering for him. The other cool thing was seeing the representation from the small countries. Just knowing that their rider had no chance, but they came out pretty much the strongest out of any nation. Long before Biniam would debut. Have a good one, Frank. Appreciate you stopping by. Always good to reminisce. So yeah, for anybody wondering, I volunteered at 2015 Worlds, the last Tour Missouri, which I don't remember when that was, and the USA Pro Challenge. I actually got to do anti-doping for that one, which was interesting. Very unique experience. Slightly nerve-wracking, but you have all access. Right, Barney? Yeah, I was not the lucky one. The person who was assigned to the winner, they ended up having to go to all the interviews and stuff. They got to go into the team bus. It was really funny. Because the person just did not want to go to anti-doping right away. They had other commitments. So they ended up having to tail their person for like 2 hours. But yeah, Vita, basically, I was one of the people after the finish line holding a clipboard, waiting for a rider. I had to bring them to anti-doping. And basically my job was, once they crossed the finish line and I got sight of them and they signed my paper, they were not to be out of my sight until I deliver them to anti-doping. No matter what. Yep. So, basically, I went past the finish line with a soigneur. And, yep. You're looking to see if they, like, fetch a bladder that they can, you know, switch out pee with. If they're gonna take any substances. You have to make sure that they do not go to the bathroom first. Yeah, no. It's fair. There's a whole lot of stuff to do. But it was funny because he was so nervous. Oh no. But yeah, it was the final stage of the USA Pro Challenge. So, and it is, you are told by anti-doping, you have authority to go anywhere and everywhere. There is nowhere that is off limits. If your rider has to go to the podium, guess what? You're standing in the wings of the podium, waiting. But next time you watch a pro race, look for the person waiting next to a soigneur with a it's a folder. And they'll usually have a bib on or something. They will not let a rider out of their sight. It was a super fun experience of just like getting to go through the inner workings of a race. Because we had a training, and then you're assigned your rider. Some people are assigned like first, second, third. Some people are assigned like GC winner. I had a random assigned rider who ended up finishing fourth. But you basically, there's a swarm of anti-doping people at the end of the finish, or at the finish line. And you are told at a certain point to go get your soigneur. But before a certain point, you're not allowed to tell the soigneurs who you have. Because there have been cases where you inform the soigneur and magically the rider you're going to test DNFs. It's not common, but they've put things in place with team radios. So you have the worry of tell the soigneur radio's in, all of a sudden you don't have a person test. So, and I can tell you, when they saw us coming, all the soigneurs came over and tried to ask who we were testing. And we had to be like, can't tell you. But apparently there was a wait list for people who wanted to do it because, I mean, you get shoulder to shoulder to some of the top pros depending on the race. And that was the last major race in the US. So you had a lot of the top US teams coming out and a lot of the top US pro teams. So like EF would come out, and any team that had ties to the US. So There was some pretty good racers. I actually still have my signed jersey over there from that. I finally hung it up. Kind of chilling back here now. Oh. Have a good one, Vidar. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks. The stupid side of me was about to say you too. Thanks, Cadman. Penguin's actually not in state right now. She's on a business trip. I had to drop her off at 4:30 this morning. Woohoo. Much fun was had. Yep. It was not fun. I will probably be streaming tomorrow. So I have something I have to do Thursday. So I will probably stream today and tomorrow. At least that's the plan. I'll keep everybody posted. I'll always, like, at least 2-3 hours before I go live, I'll always put something up on YouTube that shows if under the live tab. Have a good one. Almost time for the fun. This course is so flat, though. Find it funny that this one is flatter than the next course. The hill portion of this is so short. I'm just interested in draft right now. Oh, that's a problem. That's gonna make life interesting. DI2 is dead. Thankfully, we're at the end. I feel like the battery is slowly getting weaker. I need to get better at just charging it on a regular basis. Thankfully, it's never died in a race yet. But this is twice it's died while I'm riding. Power Karma, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. You join me right as my DI2 dies. Oh well. Thankfully, there's only 1K to go. But if I want to go any harder, I have to pedal faster. Problems. Oh no. Yep. Oh, this is a problem. Thankfully, the hill's coming. I say that, but I'm stuck in the gear. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Watchable Markers. That's a great name. Didn't die in a horrible gear, but it's not the one I wanted. Definition of first world problems. Ah, LePage. Oh no, my battery on my electric bike died. Or electric gears. Not an e-bike. Oh boy. Oh, 21%. But welcome in, Raiders. I'm trying to continue the ultimate challenge. So, I just finished Stage 5A. Just about to finish Stage 5B. Oh, an experience with DI2 dying. Whew. Whew. Island time. Level 78. Cool. Whew. Oh, I didn't have that badge. Nice. I thought so. Whew. Oh, that didn't work. Ugh. Whew. All right, let's get my charger. See if we can do this well. There we go. Cool. There we go. I can make it work. Being crafty. Now it should stay out of my way. Win-win. All right. I'm going to go run to the bathroom real quick. And then we will try to finish off. That's shot in half. The third stage. Be right back, chat. All right. Whew. 3.5 minutes. I know this one is going to be unpleasant. This is actually going to be harder than the last one. Oh, that works perfectly. I am very amused that that worked as well as it did. So this is the last route for this week. This will be all 3 done in one go. And then tomorrow we'll just try to do something chill. I know that's not going to happen, but we can try. Hey, how's it going? How are you, Dimitri? The chill is banned under Zwift TOS. I know. I always say I'm gonna do something easy or something. I'm never able to. That canyon on my left is beautiful, and I want it. Hey, somebody else is in Denver. That, like, speckled color. I want to know how to get that. Right there, on the left. Did you see it? $2024 Arrow? But the paint job on it, that's not stock, is it? You can buy the paint job? What? I will when we're done. It's too close to start now. I don't want to be stuck here. Miss all the draft. Granted, yeah, let's see. Good luck, Barney. I know you've got your TTT, so go crush it. Enjoy the not-so-flat wandering flats. Just gonna try to find a group. Thankfully, my DIT works again, because this would be a very bad course to not have it. This is, this might actually be lumpier than New York. It is quite the course. No, actually saying it's lumpier than New York is a lie. It's not. Oh. Oh, LePage is in here again. Appreciate it. I will try. I'm just trying to get all the routes done. After this, I'll only have 3 left for the ultimate. Getting close. Gonna try to find a group that eventually sits at my pace. Gonna try to do nothing too crazy. Zone 3 mainly. Do this 6 times. Yay! Hey, rude. Stop that. It's gonna be one of those courses where by the final lap, there's just going to be people everywhere. Because it's such a short lap. Hey, with the steering, please. Can you not? I do like draft, you know. What the hell is that? And this loop is literally down and up. Constantly. Next to no flat. See, this is where steering is a problem. Because you immediately just get shoved out. And then the barrier stops you from getting back in. This is where it's less beneficial. And we go right back up. But if you do this right, you basically skip the entire first section. Ooh. You know how I said I was going to do zone 3? Yeah. I want draft. I'm back. Stop it. I don't want to chase my draft. There we go. This downhill gives you a pretty good bump into the front. I've realized less concerned about doing zone 3. More of just get done. Ooh. It's a good little kick in the face. That's 2 out of 6. Stop pushing me. Come on, people, pull through. I'm gonna make you guys work. Alright, got a group back. Perhaps straight up over the bump. Why would you waste your feather here? It's like the worst place to use it. You have so much momentum. Whew. This kicker does slowly take it out of you. I have raced this many times. Whew. Starting to pass left, riders. All right, 3 out of 6 done. Ooh. At least we're with some people. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll come back. I'm fine with that. Whew. Oh man. Group is already coming up to lap us. Crazy. I wouldn't mind a feather. Spicy. All right, 4 times done, 2 left. Stop giving me arrow. Please. It's not helpful. Ooh. Here comes the front group. Please get a little draft off of them. Whew. Getting there. I'm very glad I have my DI2 back for this. Whew. All right, one more. Okay. Probably gonna take this last lap a little bit more chill, knowing what's coming up. Pain is. Ugh. Ugh. $4K left. Legs are starting to feel it a little bit. That's for sure. Alright, final time up this. I only got lapped once, that's not bad. Hoping for a feather this time. It'd be nice. Oh, useless power up. Got time for hell. With no feather. Yay. One kilometer. 600 meters. Oh, God. $500. There we go, there's the countdown. Whew. There we go. Whew. That is all stages till now. On track for Ultimate. 3 stages left, shouldn't be terrible. Oh, that was a rough 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'll probably try to go easier tomorrow, because that's totally how I think. We can hope. I'm not going up that. Not a chance in hell. We'll see where my momentum brings me. Oh, alright. Oh, what the heck? That was weird. Oh, boy. That was, good and spicy. Ooh. My legs are now toasty. Okay, well, that was great. Alright, what jerseys did we get? Oh, those are something. I can be an actual pineapple. Okay. not really my thing. That was a good spiky ride. Oops. Oh well. We know that I don't ever listen to myself. Alright, let's see. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna head off. I've gotten everything done that I needed to. I'm gonna go relax and hopefully come back tomorrow to do more. So make sure you come back tomorrow. I will be sending you on a raid if you're interested. Somebody that was actually just here. So feel free to stick around for the raid if you're interested. Otherwise, I will see you later. So have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow.
Never really saw you coming until you turned me around.